Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Welcome to Wacky Wednesday. So I've been busy this morning. I figured I'd bring you out and show you what I bought last week. So I've had a sale when I was just sitting up here. Local guy I've sold to before stopped and bought the Power Smart rear wheel drive machine that I paid, I think, $30 for it. I got $150 for it. It's the one with the weird side shaft and it goes down into the blade. Really weird setup. The pull starts on the side. So he took it for $150. My one man operator landscaper guy showed up. He had a Toro that I've been working on. So he said, "Oh, I want to trade a mower in," and he wanted to see my inventory. I says, "Well, what's wrong with it?" I didn't go to the back of his truck and looked. He said a wheel fell off. He says, "Well, I got wheels." So I looked at it. I sold him a new wheel for $20, front wheel drive. The whole hub assembly had dry rotted and cracked, and the wheel just pulled out. So he was happy. I said, "You got tools?" He said, "Yeah, I got tools." Then before that, a guy messaged me on my EB260 two-cycle blowers. He came out and gave me $85 for a blower. I still have quite a few. I paid like $45 to $52 for them a while back. So making some gas money. So Wacky Wednesday today because I got a boatload of junk to discuss. So my Bradenton scrapper showed up last week. He said, "I'm at the scrap yard, I'm dumping, and I got 4 mowers on the trailer." I said, "Bring them by." So this was what was on the trailer. Oh, before I forget, this power mower Craftsman. I got the same exact mower in the back. Lady had stopped in the spring and said her husband had one. They lived in the neighborhood, so they brought out the same exact thing, a 132 overhead valve, crafty China engine. I told him it was toast, called him again and said, come pick it up. And that was like 3 or 4 months ago, and they haven't come and picked up the unit. I think I'll call them one more time. Maybe it's their way of saying they don't want to pick it up. So what is this thing here? It says conforms to California off-road 2018, data manufactured January of 2018. So let's just try goosing this thing. So I don't know if this was a floody-duddy, but we got rusty water dribble out of the exhaust. Yeah, this could be a floody-duddy. Oh boy, I can't even check the oil, it's so tight. So all right, we got a broken primer bulb. That was the issue with the neighborhood folks. They had a broken bulb, which I replaced on their machine before I could test it out. There's some liquid down there. So I'm just going to blast this with some starter fluid, aka 2+2 carb cleaner. See if it fires off. Deck's not bad. One of the rear wheels is kind of dragging. Not bad shape for a 2018 unit. Okay, safety cable is jammed up. Of course it is. If it was a floody-duddy, it's probably got internal rust. Let me tie up the safety bar linkage so we can try it, because I don't want to buy it. Should I use vice grips or rope it up? I think I'll rope it up. Yeah. I'm as prepared as ever. Okay, it pulls like that. I'm wondering if I can get that cable out of my way. Real quick, I'm going to grab some needle nose. Kind of manipulate this thing. Come on. See, did I just loosen it up? Yeah, I did, but I'll just rope it up in the meantime. I hope that'll do it. I'll have to come down here and mess with this if it stays running, but I don't think it's going to run. Okay, let me pull on it. Okay, it's locked up. Possibly hydrolocked. Let me just pull the plug wire, turn it over, and we're going to try to turn the blade by hand. Yeah, a lot of rust. Top side looks fine, but down here, not so much. Okay, we'll go backwards. I hear some gurgling. Okay, water just poured out of the carb, top of the carb. Rusty water. Oh boy. Looks like somebody took off the drain on the carb. But look at all the contaminated water, aka rust. It's just dripping, slipping and dripping. So this didn't turn out too shifty. Okay, let's shift over to this crafty Let me turn this power crap. Power no more. That's what you guys are calling it. Power no more. Okay, what do we have here? We have an 04 Craftsman, the model 917 period 388660. Okay, so we'll take a look around this thing. High wheel 22-inch. Oh, it's a 21. Thought it was a 22. So what do we got here? We got the engine 126 Tango 02 0224 Bravo 1. And here they're calling it 08 on the engine. Back here on the deck 04. So possibly this came off a Toro, maybe GTS, cracked tank. Haven't seen a gas cap like that before. I don't think it belongs here. I don't think it does. So this thing was manipulated with bottom hole on the oil. So this thing needs some attention. Not the engine that goes on this thing. There was no cover or filter. Let me pull the bail bar. Okay, this one's bound up too. Bail bar's not working. Maybe I just pulled the linkage back. I just wanted to see if I could turn it over. I can, and it feels like it has compression, so let's goose it. So I wasn't sure what to offer for this group. This group of turds. I had to move the linkage by hand, cables dragging, so that was a huge surprise. This thing started, holy cow, with the 08 engine, 04 deck. So let's move over to the Toro. What is this thing? We'll look at the model number under the trap door here. 20371, looks like 2016 according to the serial number. Let me look at the Kohler ID sticker right here, and it says date of manufacture 2/26/16, February 26, 2016, conforms to US regulations. Kohler. The model XT675. I've worked on a lot of these. kohler crap boxes, $6.75. It's got oil up to the top mark. That's good. Any fuel. Bone dry. And there's some debris down there. I'll have to clean out this tank. What's the filter look like? He's got the smallest filters and it's dirty. Pretty plugged up. Let me grab the bail bar. Okay. It's not locked up like the power crap was. So we're going to grab the 2+2. Put a little of this in the carb. It's highly flammable. See if it kicks off. I don't want to put fuel in the gas tank. I'm just going to have to get rid of it because that tank's got to be clean. Too much debris. It wants to be free. Okay, let me pull on this. Almost, I think. Okay, that was a shit show. Okay, it spit out some mud. So the reason it was a shit show, it started, I went to release the bail bar back down. There must be rust on the flywheel because it didn't kill it. So I grabbed this Craftsman rope to rope this back because I didn't want the kill block riding against the moving flywheel. So let it go like that and it didn't kill it. So the flywheel's got to be cleaned up. So I reached over with one hand, pulled this closer, grabbed the rope and roped this up until I could get the needle nose to pull the plug wire. So that's why it was a shit show. So we had two runners, the Toro and the Crafty. This Crafty not so much. So which leads us to this monstrosity. So I mentioned I wasn't sure what to offer. I figured 20 bucks each for the pushers. They looked okay. I just looked at them visually. And I know this TimeMaster here was worth something. It's a twin blade 30-inch cut. So I was in a dilemma about what to offer him. I thought, well, what the hell? I'll just offer 20 bucks for it. So he took it 80 bucks. So Mowers Inc., they have 2 locations, Sarasota County and Manatee County. So what I had seen on this thing is the ropes tied up. So maybe a recoil issue, not retracting, and then it's been sitting under a tree, an oak tree. I'm kind of familiar with these TimeMasters because Easy Mark is a subdivision of Toro, and they make a 30-inch Easy Mark, same parts. The reason I know that is the neighbor across the street's got an Easy Mark 30, and I've worked on his machine before. I did a carb clean for him once and then changed both belts for him, the drive belt and the blade belt. So I'm pretty familiar on how to take these things down for some basic maintenance. Not engine work so much, but doing belts. I could sharpen the blades on these if I had to. Okay, so it's got liquid in it. It'd be kind of crazy for somebody just to park this on a bad recoil. These things are expensive. So what's the engine say? For date 2015, it looks like. The 121 Sam 020026 Frank 1, it looks like. So I don't know what the horsepower or anything on this engine is. But the Easy Mark and the Toro TimeMaster are both the same. Okay, so there's a plastic plug down here to make this a mulcher. I don't have I don't have a bag or the side discharge. So just for curiosity, let's check out the fuel. On these recoils, I've taken them off, especially on the Hondas, oiled them up really good on the spring, start pulling on the rope, and it loosens itself up and works again. I don't know if I can get that lucky on this one or not. Okay, I got a container. It's not the cleanest. I just want to see if I can see any water separation. Okay, here I am, as prepared as always. You guys having a good hump day? Wacky Wednesday. Okay, under the tank here is a couple of ID plates, and the sun got to these. There's no model number readable. I'll have to wander over to my neighbor's and just use his Easy Mark numbers if I have to, because there's not a single number here I can read. I kind of thought it just looked like water when I looked in here, and it's 100% water. My first draw was just a water draw. So how the hell did that happen? Other bit of info. Brayton Scrapper said this one and the Toro pusher, self-propelled, came from the same place. So two Toros, this and this. I don't know, landscaper. Not many homeowners have a 30-inch cut. The only reason my neighbor's got the 30 inches, his nephew was doing landscaping and had this 30 as an extra backup machine. Never used it, so ended up giving it to my neighbor. He had a big zero turn, but had the 30 as a backup in case the zero turn was in the shop or broke down. He could still get the job done with a 30-inch walk behind self-propel. This is a rear wheel drive, so another lift of water. So the tank's just water through and through. So you know what? What's this, 10 or 8 millimeter? For the fun of it, clucky and snaky, I'm going to remove the recoil and just see if we can figure out if we got a broken spring or if it can be lubricated. Let me grab what I think I need. Some oil, a 10 and an 8. Ought to do me great. Probably 10. It just looks like it's smaller. Yeah, it is smaller. The cheap dogs went with an 8. Okay, that's that. Let me untangle the cord from the handle. Okay, this is as rusty as the power crap. Terrible engineering on these cups. Just rusted out and probably stiffened up the spring. Okay, I'll put all that stuff there. It's slowly coming back on its own. Let me goose it. I look for where the hook on the spring comes out of the plastic and just start filling that hole. Oh, just pulled back on its own a little bit. Pulling back more. Each time it's pulling back, we got a couple feet to go. And voila, no spring issue, just rust. It retracted itself. Let me give it another shot for good measure. We'll put this on and see if we can turn this over. Okay, that's down. Can't believe it, 8 millimeter nuts on this heavy duty 30-inch cut machine. What were they thinking? Okay. You guys supervise, okay? Let me remove my 10 socket and mosey on back here and figure out which one of these I need to pull. Okay, I think that's for the blade. No, this thing will start on its own. It'll start on its own, and then if you want to engage the blade, there's a safety bar here, which is stiff. I can't budge that, so that's rusted up. It's got like a personal pay style handle, and that's rusted up too. So let me just take it from here and pull. Okay. It's pulling over and it's got compression. So you know what? Oh, okay. Pump, 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 pump. Let's take this off. So we're looking at a couple of cables right now. Filter's not bad. There's not a lot of buildup on it. So I say direct inject with my 2+2. Since we got the recoil operating, to see if this thing kicks off. I've got a good feeling it will. Okay, let me get down here, grab that again. It's got a switch up here, stop switch, but it looks like it's just a momentary. It's springing back into the on position. Let's pull the plug wire, see if it's rusty. Nope, nice and clean. It's got a NGK plug on there, B case, something, something. Well, Mowers Inc. serviced it or sold it. They gave it a quadruple shot of that juice. Let's see what we can do. Dead in the water. Let me pull the plug. We've gone this far. We gave it plenty of motivation. It just didn't want to kick off. So I say spark. I thought maybe I had the switch on the wrong position, but it's a momentary, which I like. There's no confusion. It springs back to on once you put it to off and kill the engine. Okay, it's got plenty of spray on it. It's wet. Kind of getting the smell of stale gas on the tip. Oh, I just scared myself. I saw the tail of Snaky here, and I thought, holy shit, there's something in here. But it was Snaky trying to mess with me. I thought we had a snake living in the underside here. Okay, I jammed the plug up here to ground it out on the muffler cage. I can probably still see the electrode from here. No, no sparky, so could be rusty coil, bad plug. Doesn't look too old. So anyway, that's all I'm going to do. Spark issue on this one. Okay, let me know what you think for 80 buckaroos. How did I do? I got an extra plug around just for the fun of it, just to put it on and try it. I got a dead plug here, an Autolite from yesterday, and I think I do have a backup plug, the Champion. So we're back here again. Jam it up under here. Pull the rope from here. Nope. Some other issue. Coil or something's grounding out, or who knows, it needs some troubleshooting. So that's as far as I can go. You guys got any questions, complaints, concerns? Tommy.time@yahoo.com. You can message me if you so desire. Have a good day today. Happy hump day. Happy wacky Wednesday. Let me know what you think. 4 for 80. I think I'm going crazy.